Okay, now we're going to start working on the front face of the wheel, which is the tread. I put it in the soft jaws, which I have bored out here already. And on each jaw, to make sure that's in there, tap on each one, just to make sure. I use sometimes a lead hammer. I can't find it at the moment. Alright, first cut is going to be the face. And we're going to run that at 550 RPM. Same tools I used to face them before. 0 on the readout on the face, lock the carriage, touch off, hit the feed. Okay, crank it into the center. Now the center I don't need to hold the brush on, so I'm doing that out of the camera here. I'm setting up the drill. Center drill. Go all the way down to the center. Okay, change tools. Now I don't have to crank it out too far because I got it set up. So I don't have to crank it. Now if you notice, I have a long shank center drill. What that is, this part right here, is an old reamer, which I just cut off the reamer part and drilled it out and put a set screw and a center drill in there. So I don't have to crank it in and out. It saves a lot of time. Now we're going to drill 30-second under. Whatever your size of your bore is, 30-second under. Go 550 RPM. Bounce a little bit. Doesn't mean too much. Pull that out of the way. Change tool speeds to 83 RPMs. Put my special tool in. Lock it down. Crank it over to the center. The pilot will cut the middle, or guide on the middle, and just feed it over. Just a hand feed. If you notice, there isn't much on the material. I made the wheels that way on purpose. There's no need to have all that extra metal on there. Winds up costing you more money for the casting and everything. Takes a lot more to machine it. I had a little bit of chatter if I just adjusted cross line a little bit of stop. And you go into that centerpiece, it's so easy. The center of the wheel right down here. Yeah, it's so easy. Yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy. A caveman could do it. That's the caveman way of thinking. This is the caveman way of thinking. Put your tool in, lock that in, change your speeds. Start the machine, crank it over, line it up to the bore. Fade it in to the stop. See that one a little off center, a little bit out of concentricity, but it's going to clean up with no problem. Sometimes the flange doesn't clean up when it's like that, but that doesn't matter on that. Once you got 3/4 of the flange, you're alright. It's not the best situation, but I'm not going to throw it away the wheel. Now you go into the stop. Alright, I'm just going to tell you a little bit different point of view so you can see what I'm doing with the carriage and with the tailstock. Tighten the piece up. Take the hammer, knock it on each jaw, make sure it's in there. Facing tool, that in. Start the machine. Crank it out, go to 0 on the readout up here for the face. I have it set here on here as well, in case I lose that one. I got it set here. Gotta hold the brush on it. If you don't, this is what happens. Go into the center. While that's going, change the tool here. While that's facing, crank this in out, put the center drill in. Here's that long center drill. Just an old reamer, cut the top off and then center drill it with the center drill and then put it in there with the set screw. You can change them when they go bad. I have to crank it in and out. Chuck, get in the way, all the rest of it. Just knock that off. Don't have to move anything else. Clearance, so clear now. Lock this. Center drill, halfway up on the angle, change the tool, drill, lock that, move the drill in, out of the way, change speeds, put your form tool on, now make sure you're clear when you put that on so you don't hurt yourself. Crank this in, get the pilot lined up, okay, just hand feed. Now let's see, in the time I've been doing it, which is not real time here on the tape, alright, 8, 10, 12, 14 wheels. Sometimes if you just out of hair, it stops that chatter. That means it's a little bit off center. Stop. That's it. When the reamer throws. Back to the high speed. Hit the face a little bit. Break the sharp corner. Run some memory cloth over there a little bit. Break that corner. That's it. Done. Well, one other thing you could do is I'm going to do it now. I had one. I'm going to make a go and a no-go gauge. In other words, 1,000 under the bore, 1,000 over the bore. So if the one goes in and the other one don't, you're okay, and you can check every once in a while. Just a little no-go gauge. And on the next side, we're going to turn it around again. Same jaws. Turn it around again. I'm going to have a special tool to plunge cut that the flange contour, which is no big deal because now this is completed. This is all done. I got about 14 wheels here in less than an hour, and just keep cranking away. Just keep cranking away. So that's it for part, what is this now? 3, I guess.